An air traffic controller at Brisbane Centre was discovered asleep during their shift, prompting an ATSB investigation. The subsequent report reveals that sleep debt from consecutive night shifts was a contributing factor to the incident. Welcome to the Inside Story. On December 9, 2022, around 5:15 a.m., the incoming air traffic controller found their colleague asleep across two chairs, covered by a blanket. This occurred in the Cairns Terminal Control Unit within Air Services Australia's Brisbane Air Traffic Services Centre. Brisbane Centre is a major air traffic control centre, operated 24 hours a day by Air Services Australia at Brisbane Airport. The operations room was divided into aisles, each with 2 rows of consoles. Each aisle was supervised by a manager working from a desk in the middle of the aisle, but during the night shift, there was no aisle manager on duty. The investigation identified several factors leading to the controller's unintended slumber: time of day, extremely low workload in their sector, multiple consecutive night shifts, increased sleep risk due to lying down and inactivity, lack of mental alertness maintenance. Due to a number of factors, the Cairns Terminal Control Unit approach controller fell asleep while at their workstation. These factors included the time of day, about 0500, very low workload, a roster pattern with multiple consecutive night shifts, and the controller engaging in practices that increased the risk of falling asleep. The controller had been working multiple night shifts with reduced extended rest periods, which likely reduced their ability to obtain restorative sleep. This increased the likelihood of experiencing sleepiness and sleep onset while on duty. ATSB Chief Commissioner Angus Mitchell noted, "The controller had been working multiple night shifts with reduced rest periods, likely hindering restorative sleep." At the time of the incident, no air traffic was present in the Cairns TCU airspace, which was typical for that hour. No flights were scheduled until after the controller's shift ended. However, if awakened by a radio call, the controller might have experienced sleep inertia, potentially causing delayed communications or incorrect instructions. This could have impacted their ability to manage unexpected airspace infringements. Mitchell emphasized, while no negative consequences resulted, this incident highlights areas for improvement in work scheduling and fatigue risk management. The investigation also uncovered issues with Air Services Australia's broader fatigue management approach. Mitchell explained, an underlying resource shortage led to over-reliance on tactical roster changes. This prevented effective strategic management of cumulative fatigue. In response, Air Services has increased its air traffic controller numbers, particularly in the North Queensland group. The investigation found that Air Services' fatigue assessment and control tool could identify situational fatigue factors. However, its effectiveness was limited, as supervisors weren't recognizing low workload as a fatigue hazard. Air Services has since developed additional guidance and training on fatigue risk assessment, including how to treat low-traffic situations as high risk. Furthermore, the Civil Aviation Safety Authority has introduced new air traffic service fatigue risk management system requirements. Air Services is collaborating with CASA to evaluate its existing system against these new standards. Mitchell concluded, "Fatigue remains a significant concern for safe transport across the sector. We urge operators to thoroughly investigate fatigue events to address deficiencies in work scheduling, fatigue risk management processes, and risk controls." Overall, it is clear that fatigue and risk management needs to remain at the forefront of safety as air traffic controllers. Looking ahead, all eyes will be on what comes next as a result of this report. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on the Aviation Source YouTube channel. For now, this has been the Inside Story, and we will see you in the next video.